I don't really like playing games, but yesterday I played an online AI game that is absolutely different level. Like, I don't know who's the dude that came up with the idea, but I'm telling you, I had to share my experience. It's just such a brilliant game. The weird thing about this game is, in the beginning, I didn't really get the rules immediately, as it's very intuitive. It doesn't give you the information up front. But I guess now, me giving you the rules of the game, it will make it even easier for you later. Once you understand the rules, it's such an addictive game, and like, you really want to play it more and more and more. Like, really amazing game. So you start with a blank screen, and then the game gives you a hint that you have to choose your own avatar. It could be a male, female, whatever. You choose it, and then you put a name on your avatar. Like, the name of my avatar was Mike. Then it gives you an option to put some physical attributes. The fun thing about this game being AI is understands every input as a text that you send. Regardless of how you put it, it will create the way that you mean it. You can make your attributes strong or fit or skinny or fat or lazy. Like, there are no limits. Like, the game doesn't limit you in any way. It's entirely up to you. It's your own choice. I created my avatar Mike, really well fitted, like a good looking guy. And once you go through the physical attributes, then the game gives you a hint that now it's time to add emotional attributes. And I didn't even know that there's so many emotions that exist. Like, it gives you options to choose that. Some of the words I even didn't know what exactly they mean, but it's really fun when you start playing around with it. As every time when you add something, you can kind of, the game does something so that you can understand what this attribute does to your avatar. Like, for example, if you put as an emotion fun or like joy, your avatar immediately starts smiling and all the time, like weird stuff. Once you go through the emotions, then the next stage, which for me is like the cherry of the cake, the game gives you an option to send thoughts to your avatar. And again, being an AI game, it has no limits. Like, I've tested it with weird stuff, like whatever you put as text goes to your avatar as a thought, kind of like demonstrates it somehow. But the game actually starts after you finish with all these attributes, when the game starts sending you other avatars. And the purpose of these other avatars is actually to interact with your own. When I finished with my avatar, with Mike, which I created to be fitted, strong, smart, welcoming, smiling, and I added few more attributes. What the game did is, it was very weird though. Like, it started sending initially people that they kind of match Mike. But at some point it started sending some weird avatars that they were doing crazy stuff with Mike. Like, somebody will throw stones at Mike, or somebody will kind of like wave at Mike. Somebody will offer something to Mike, like weird stuff. And in each interaction, Mike will react differently. And the purpose of the game actually is to learn how your avatar reacts on all these huge variety of interactions. And your goal is to figure out how to use and how to combine the different attributes like physical, emotional, thought, and how to control your own avatar. And this is where the fun begins. Like, once you understand what's your goal and what's the purpose of the other avatars and what's the purpose of the game, it's such an addictive game. It's something that you can't stop playing it. It's really amazing. And the one thing that I have to admit actually is that I didn't play this game only yesterday. I actually played this game every single day. And I think that now you're realizing why. Because the name of the game is called Life. And we all played every game, don't we? But the reason why I allowed myself to come up with this metaphor, let's say, is to just kind of poke you and ask you, have you checked the rules of the game? But even more important, are you controlling your own avatar? Or are you running on autopilot? I think it's worth checking. And a last message from my avatar to yours: let's play the game with joy.